Hey guys, welcome back to javaessential.com, and today we are going to see one of the top 20 interview questions based on the string, and that is to check whether the string is palindrome or not. So as always, let's start with the logic behind this code. To check whether the string is palindrome or not, what we have to do is we will have an original string that is given by the user, and this string is palindrome if only if the reverse of that string is equal to the original string. So what we have to do is we'll take the original string and reverse it, and we'll check whether this original string and reverse string is equal or not. If both are equal, it is palindrome. If not equal, then it's not a palindrome. So how we are going to do here is we'll have one input string and we'll just reverse the string by using the index of the string. So what we'll do is we'll take this each character from the original string and we'll put it into the reverse string. Initially the reverse string is empty. We'll take the last character from the original string and put into the reverse string. Then we'll take the second last character and put into the reverse string. Just like this, we'll repeat the same process until we are finished with the original string. So how we will do that is the index of this original string will be 0, 1, 2 and 3. So to get the last string, what we have to do is we just have to take the length of the string. The length of the string is equal to 4, but the last index is 3. So what we have to do is we have to subtract 1. So we just have to take length of the string, length of the original string, and subtract it from 1. And from here we have to continuously decrease our value till the last character. Okay, so let's start the coding and how we will do that. So first of all, I have taken input from the user using the system.in scanner, and we have printed, and we just have taken the length of the string so that I can iterate through the last character. So just let me start the code here. What we have to do is we have to go the last of this character. So I have taken the integer I, which will store the length of this character. And what we have to do is we have to subtract 1 because the indexing starts from the 0. So I have subtracted 1 here, and I have to go until I is greater than equal to 0, and each time I have to subtract it, because at the first what we have is the last character, and we'll move to the first character by subtracting 1 each time. And what we have to do is we just have to take the reverse string, and each time we have to append each character into the reverse string. Initially nothing is there in that reverse string, so it is empty initially. We have to append whatever the char 8 ith element, ith location. That's it. So at the end what will happen is each time we'll took one character from the original string. First we'll take the last one and append it to the reverse string. Then we'll took the second last one and append into the reverse string. So at the end we'll have one reverse string is there. And after that, once we will have the reverse string, we just have to check whether the original string is equal to the reverse string or not. And if our original string is equal to the reverse string, what we have to do is we just have to print that the given input is palindrome. That's it. Else the given input is not a palindrome. That's it. And here one more thing is there. Sometimes what the people is using, the instead of dot equal, people are using the double equals method. But be careful about that. Double equals is meant for the address comparison, and the original, here two string, the original and reverse is not the same string. They both are different. So you have to compare the content. So to do compare the content, we have to use the dot equals method. But if you are going to use the double equal method, if you use this double equal, you are going to get a false here. Even if your string is palindrome, you won't get true. Okay, so be careful about that. Double equals is meant for the address comparison, and dot equals is meant for the content comparison. And here what we are doing is, here we are comparing the content of original string and reverse string. So let's just quickly run the code and see what will is our code is correct or not. So I'm going to first I'm putting some string which is not a palindrome. So I'm putting Java as an input. So it is showing that the given input is not a palindrome. So let me run the code again, and I'll put this time a palindrome string. So here it is, the given input is a palindrome. So this is quite easy, and let me just quickly show you that if you will use double equals, then what is going to be happen. Definitely you are not going to get the correct answer, because double equals is meant for the address comparison, right? So you're definitely not going to get the correct result here. Even if you put the palindrome number, it will give that given input is not a palindrome. So be careful about that. You have to use dot equals, because dot equals is meant for the content comparison, not the address. So this code, so the core idea behind this is just you have to reverse the string, and you can do the reversing the string using the recursion also. I have already posted separate video on the recursion, how you can reverse the string using the recursion. So you can watch that video if you want to do the same thing by recursion. Okay guys, so here is nothing wrong in this code. This code is really good for the who is a college guys, or who want to write this code in your school examination. But is it really feasible and efficient for a programmer? Definitely there is some better way to do that, because what we are doing here is, whether our input, whatever our original string is, we don't care about it. What we are doing is we are just reversing that string without even thinking about anything else. For a developer, I will show you some other way to do that. And if you think this video is helpful, then please like our video, because YouTube won't going to charge anything if you like this video. And if you have any suggestion, and if you have any question, please comment here down in the comment section. And if you want this code, comment your mail ID in the comment section. I'll drop this code into your inbox. And please do subscribe to our channel, friends. Thank you for watching this video, and see you in the next video. Thank you.